Hi everybody, it's me Beth, and I wanted to do a video today talking about some ideas and such that have kind of been poking around since I've been dabbling in Doki Doki Literature Club. Now for those who do not know, Doki Doki Literature Club is a free-to-play visual novel-esque game by Team Salvato, and it is, without spoiling it, a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. It does get very dark. It is not suitable for young children. The game basically says, hey guys, there's going to be some disturbing stuff, so ye be prepared, be warned, and stuff like that. I personally have played bits and pieces of it and debating on doing a stream for that, but I'll figure something out. But lots of Let's Players have been touching it. It's kind of exploded into this fun thing with the memes stuff and overall just some fun things. Now, I do have a couple theories going on in my head, but I'll get to those later. First off, I wanted to talk about the game itself and kind of how the visual novel plays out until things go a little squirrely. Now, I am forewarning, I am going to delve into some spoilers. I'm going to basically spoil a lot of things, so if you haven't seen it yet, go take a look, check it out. It's a free game, lots of fun things. So, that warning out of the way, I've kind of been curious about what the game would have been had Monica not offed everybody and was like, hey player character, you, me, this room, flames in the background. Let's just look into each other's eyes. Like that. My feeling is it would be kind of cool to have pseudo DLC for DDLC, or future chapters and stuff that kind of was the rest of the game. Almost kind of like extra episodes or extra chapters. Like, after the events of the festival, this is what happens. So, the festival happens, everything's cool, you actually get another member. Now, this member would be male character, and in proper visual novel trope ways, you'd be able to have a path with the male character and get lovey-dovey with him because by main character all the way! Or you could set him up with one of the other girls, or he'd try and get with the girl that you are currently with, or who you're following. So if you were with Sayori, he can get together with Sayori if you're not careful, or if you decide, you know what, Sayori, transfer student character, you cool, you're cute together, be free. Or you can set them up with whoever. I think it would be kind of cool to have one of the other members, like the anime club or the debate club, kind of act as the rival club, and you've got to deal with situations with them, like, for example, our transfer student character. Like, you meet him, he's being harassed by the rival club, and it turns out that clubs need to have 5 in order to be officially recognized now. And the rival club's got 4 or 5, and they need this other guy. And so it's kind of a tug of war with this other character. Hey, you gotta come to the literature club. No, you gotta come to this club. Blah! And like prank wars and stuff happening, and trying to keep everything cool. I do think it would be really cool if we had a beach camp episode or a chapter dedicated to that, where we can get some bonding. We could probably put in a little bit more of the portrait of Markov and the elements that are happening in that book. Have some spooky stuff. Cute outfits, because, you know, cute outfits. I also think that after the festival, in the game, you would have gotten a chance to go with Monica. Where, like, something happens and you have to take the role of vice president or something, and you can bond with Monica. You can go Monica path. Now, of course, that would kind of mess with the main game, because Monica doesn't get a path. But you could make the argument saying nobody had gotten to that path, or everybody else had gotten to that path, and Monica never got the chance to have that path happen because for the first few chapters, there's no need for Monica, so nobody went farther than the festival, or something like that. Okay, now let's go on to, those are my fun adventures of DLC for the DDLC. I wanted to talk also about The Portrait of Markov, Yuri's book that she reads with you and guys kind of get cuddly with. She mentions in both versions of the summary that it involves a girl who goes to live with her sister, her long-lost sister, and things get a little squirrely, crazy shenanigans happen. Experiment camp, religious camp, like you do. Now, there's a really popular theory going around that the reason why Monica becomes self-aware is because those characters don't belong in a visual novel setting. They belong in this game, based off of The Portrait of Markov, Project Libitina. Game Theory has done a really good theory about this that explains all of this, and stuff like that. Basic gist of it is, Yuri would be the monster at the main. She is Project Libitina. She's got the weird psychic powers. Ooh, spooky monster. Monica would be the main character, and we've kind of left it at that. My theory is that Monica's the main character, obviously, and the sister she stays with is Sayori, because they look similar. They both are kind of self-aware in a weird, strange way, and it kind of makes sense. You got Monica, who goes to move with her sister. Weird things start happening. She kind of starts losing her marbles. We got Sayori, who may or may not have already lost her marbles, and so on and so forth. Where Natsuki fits in, she's probably the best friend character, where she's just kind of hanging out there, being like, "Hi guys, I'm still here. Want me to do the next snappy thing? No? Okay, I'll just hang out here." So, that's kind of very quick theory. My other little mini theory is that Sayori and Monica, at the start of the game, are already self-aware that they're characters in the game. Once things get a little squirrely, once Sayori kind of is removed from the game, you can see images of her show up, and it almost seems like she's fighting to stay in the game despite being removed. I think this might have to do with the principal and vice principal, vice president and president of the Literature Club. That kind of gives you a pseudo power to be aware. Sayori even mentions this at the ending, where she's like, maybe it's because I'm the president now that I understand that you're just the player character. Probably something more, but I do think that the president you are fully aware that you are that you are a video game character. Vice president, you kind of get a little bit of that, but it's not fully, so you're kind of aware, but you're not fully aware, which kind of helps Yuri go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, among other things. So it's probably a good thing that Yuri never became president, because there'd be a lot of stabbing, there'd be a lot of psychic craziness. I mentioned in Portrait of Markov, there'd be a lot of attached limbs everywhere. You just walk in and it's like, welcome to the Literature Club. You want to read a book? Have another hand. Or, have a hand on your head. Why? Because limbs. I do think Natsuki as president would probably just be manga, parfait girls, and cupcakes. I think she would probably be the least harmful as president. She'd just be kind of like, you know what? I can control the game. You like manga, you like manga, you like manga, you like manga. Manga is literature. We're going to be reenacting parfait girls. Magical girl, let's do this. And cupcakes. Cupcakes for everyone. So, in the reign of who makes best president, we got Natsuki, Sayori, Monica, Yuri. That is my list of best presidents. Best to worst. And that's about it from my thoughts regarding Doki Doki Literature Club. I'd love to see, like, even if it's not canon, just some extra chapters about that universe and, like, what would they do with the rival thing? What would they do with the beach episode? What would they do with the new member path? You can this rival character. You can go and do that character. You can go do your own thing and ignore them, or you can be like, hey, you and her be together or stuff. Let's make Monica happy. That's my thoughts on the Portrait of Markov, where everybody's gonna fit in, if that's the case. If Team Salvato's even gonna call that game the Portrait of Markov, or they're just gonna call it something else. And those are my thoughts regarding the power of the presidency. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'd love to see comments, suggestions, anything else you guys would like to see from me. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!